can hire somebody to put up the giant metal spike in your backyard if you want to worship it.
Yeah, Spike
everybody
Lobby will do that
worship
for
the
you.
giant metal spike.
Please.
This is We Have Concerns. Hi, Jeff Canada.
Hi, Anthony Carboni.
Hello, concerned citizens.
Well, we got a story from Julie Watts posted to our Facebook group.
Bam, 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 bam.
Facebook, where everybody hangs out.
Facebook. It's not systematically destroying anything. Social media is not destroying anything. Head to facebook.com/groups/We Have Concerns. Social media and the algorithm can only do good things for the working man.
This is one of those, what do you call them, listicles.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I love a list.
It's an article and a list, so it's a listicle.
Yeah.
What do you call an article about pop music? A popsicle. Okay, we're moving on. This is a listicle about 10...
I'll fucking kill you. I'll see your body in the bottom of a ditch. Go on.
11 super common movie deaths that are scientifically impossible. Ready? Ready
Eaten
to dig
by
in?
a dinosaur.
Huh?
Eaten by a dinosaur is definitely one of them.
Scientifically impossible.
Scientifically, you're not getting eaten by a dinosaur.
Time traveling and seeing your own father and murdering
anything
it.
time travel related,
No.
not happening.
These are things that...
Piloting a giant robot, that's not happening.
Right.
Could happen, not scientifically possible right now.
Right. So these are things that seem like they might be possible, and so many movies do them that it's like this accepted thing that, like, yeah, this works, but it doesn't work.
Oh, one of them is your body exploding in space for sure.
You're skipping ahead, but yes,
I know.
that's absolutely true.
See, I love things like
Number
this because
Number three is your body exploding in the vacuum of space.
we see these things in a movie, and then movies and other media keep doing them because we've already seen them and accepted them in other media.
It references itself. It's like this
and it just
Ouroboros.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So let's just talk about that one. You see...
That's a Greek pastry?
It's delicious.
Okay.
Yeah. Spankadapita.
Huh.
You see the
That's
guy...
the snake that eats its own tail.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
You see the guy who goes out the airlock into the space and explodes.
Yeah, that's not what happens.
Not what happens. What happens is they would swell up, possibly to twice their normal size.
Sure.
And then they would just...
You get a little bloaty.
You get bloaty.
When you die, you get a little bloaty. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can feel it. You're carrying it. It's the holidays.
Yeah, exactly.
You've been pushed out an airlock.
Sometimes I just tell people if my
Mama bear opened the door.
my clothes didn't fit too well, I'm just like, I was out in the vacuum of space a little too long. That's all it is.
That's all it is.
And also the pie.
Why do we think that we'd explode?
I guess because a movie did it once,
Huh.
and then every other movie did it.
And why do we only swell up a little bit?
Well, it's because the skin is very elastic.
Sure.
Your body actually is very accommodating to space.
Yeah. Listen, everything you've heard about space being out there to kill you by us, it's totally wrong.
Right.
Your skin's elastic.
So accommodating.
It's your body is very accommodating.
You're like
to space.
Plastic Man or Mr. Fantastic in space, basically.
Can they live in space?
I can't imagine they wouldn't. Why wouldn't they?
Well, everybody can live in space. It's a comic book. You can just decide.
How about sinking into lava? You've seen that.
Yeah.
The Gollum. He sinks into lava in The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
The guy who falls into lava and sinks slowly, and his body, the bottom part of his body is melting, and he's like, no!
Yeah.
Yeah. That wouldn't happen.
Oh.
Wouldn't happen.
What would happen?
You don't sink into lava. Lava very dense.
Lava sinks into you.
in communist Russia. Yeah, lava's very dense. You would literally stand on the top of the lava and burst into flames.
Yeah.
So, still fun to watch, I think.
I have family that lives in Hawaii, and they've been around like small volcanic eruptions, and the lava's like sometimes the lava will be coming down, and you like walk around it. It's so slow. That's the other thing is like a lava flow is incredibly slow.
Oh, it's easy to dodge, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's like it's not even dodging. You're just like lava flow.
But isn't there like a big part of you that just wants to touch it? So bad you want to touch it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, when you look at
Or lick
lava
it,
and
maybe
it's
lick
like
it.
glowing from like, and it's glowing from the heat, and it's like
I want to put my
it's
tongue
like a
on
liquid but a rock.
Yes.
And you're just like it looks like candy.
I want to put my tongue on the rock.
I just want to lick a
Dwayne
lava.
the Rock Johnson.
I just want to put my tongue on Dwayne the Rock Johnson, just like everybody else does, but also lava.
Oh God, doesn't it look great? But no, you wouldn't sink into it. It doesn't. There's no sinkiness. It's dense. It's like it's liquid.
I felt the same way about firewood when I was a kid. I just wanted to
touch it.
I just wanted to touch like the embers
because it looks magic.
It does look magic. It's glowing with a magical power of burning.
Let's go the opposite direction.
Okay.
Number 2 is
liquid. And let the lava touch us.
Liquid nitrogen.
Yeah.
In the movie, liquid nitrogen hits you. someone shatters you.
Yeah.
Right. No, that doesn't happen.
So we were on set for Science and Star Wars, and we were using liquid nitrogen to super cool a superconductor to make a magnet like float. We were making like a little,
just like they do in Star Wars.
Yeah, we were making like a little. Well, we were trying to make a speeder, right?
Right.
And like, what's the closest thing we can get to a speeder?
Right.
And so we were trying to make a hovercraft, and you can do that by supercooling, kind of like a ceramic, and then floating a magnet over it.
So like a plate.
Yeah, kind of. It's not really a plate. You can't just use a plate.
Like a limited edition decorative.
Yeah, you could use
Obama
a limited
plate.
edition Obama plate, but I wouldn't, because even though those things aren't proven to go up in value, they definitely will.
Right. If you have the certificate.
My
of
father made a lot of
authenticity.
money on the Bradford exchange. So we had the dewar full of liquid nitrogen, and I was pouring it, and I wasn't wearing super thick gloves and like a giant apron.
Because you hate safety.
And the goggles and all that stuff. I did when I was on camera, because you want to be like,
You want to project safety.
You want to project safety. You don't want
to
kids.
be safe.
Well, because liquid nitrogen isn't 100% safe.
Right.
But it's not as like a drop got on you and now your hand is frozen forever.
Right.
Like, if you pour, you don't want to submerge in it. You don't want to.
You don't want to bathe in liquid
You don't want to
nitrogen.
bathe in it, and
Yeah.
you don't want to have sustained contact with it.
Yeah.
With like a tank of it. But if a little
Yeah.
bit spills on you,
Mhm.
it actually just boils off immediately, because your body is so hot
Yeah.
that it just disappears. The second you expose it to air, it begins evaporating and boiling away so quickly.
Well, what this article says is that it can
Anyway,
easily,
drink liquid nitrogen.
it can easily harm your skin for sure. But the idea that it would reduce the internal temperature of your body all the way through to the point where you could shatter yourself,
Yeah.
it would take an incredibly long time to do that.
Great. I'll take that bet. How long do they think? I'll submerge myself.
You just submerge yourself right now.
I'll do it right now. I'm not scared. If they have a number, I'll do it. If they
says-
have a number.
No, there's no number.
All right. Well, I tried.
You did try.
I did my best.
Man, these
I
guys
was
are
willing
these
to do
guys
it.
are pussies.
They are.
Yeah.
Science.
Where's the number?
Where's the number? Give me the number and
Give
I'll
him
do
the
it.
number. Give him the number. He's
Hold
ready
me
to do
back.
it right now.
Hold me back.
No, stand back, Anthony. Man, these guys are such pussies. All right, we did number 3. Number 4, blowing up a car shot by guns. So, car sitting there, shoot
in the
gas tank.
Yeah, gas
Shoot
tank.
gas
will do
tank,
it.
car explodes.
Just a bullet right into the gas tank and it explodes instantly.
Nope.
If it's coming at you and you're a really cool cop and like
Yeah.
maybe your wife is dead and you don't have anything else to live for,
Right.
Or like you've only got a couple days left until retirement and you're not going out like this, or
Right.
like whatever. Or maybe like the guy behind the wheel is like your evil brother. I don't know. There are a lot of situations where
Definitely.
the car is coming at you, or a rogue government agency. I don't know.
Yeah, you could go on
I
and on.
digress.
Yeah.
Car's coming at you and it's going to hit you.
Right.
You well-timed bullet into either the front wheel or the gas tank. Car explodes,
Over
flips
your head.
over you.
Yes.
That's just physics.
That's how it always would happen.
That's if you go to the police academy, that's like
They
week
train you in
3.
that.
They
Yeah.
train you in that and making weird noises with your mouth. Kids, ask your parents.
about the police academy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So gas tanks, of course, in cars are designed specifically to not allow you to combust the gas
Yeah,
inside.
the whole deal with a gas tank is don't explode.
Right. So the idea that literally
100 million little Hindenburgs on the road.
the idea that the friction of a bullet striking it would somehow cause the whole thing to combust is ridiculous. Okay.
Now, if you shoot it with a flaming arrow, Jeff,
Well, flaming arrow is a different story.
flaming arrow is a different story. We all know that.
We all know that. You probably would have a whole different skill set.
Yeah.
Your backstory would be different.
I'd have an auto quiver because instead
Yeah.
of teaching him how to shoot a gun, we'd give him an auto quiver.
That's his speciality.
His speciality.
How about while we're on the subject of gasoline exploding, what about gasoline on a lit cigarette? Oh, that's a good one because it's slow. It means that you can look your person in the eye. They are somehow trapped under something at the gas station.
Yeah.
Can't move. Puddle of gas around
Maybe
them.
you yourself are incredibly injured, right?
Yeah.
And like only one eye's open.
You don't have any of the resources other than that last cigarette in your pack.
And you're watching this person that you've hated your whole life, that imprisoned you, that was trying to do all the evil. And you're watching them and you know they can't escape. And you can barely even pull up your own hand to light the cigarette.
And the gas, the puddle of gas just trickles right up to your foot. And it's just, there's a clear stream connecting that puddle to the puddle that your enemy is sitting in.
Now you got a science.
Now you got a science. All you got to do is light that cigarette.
Jeff, can that work?
Nope.
Why?
Researchers have used a variety of methods to see if a cigarette could light gasoline, but failed in more than 2,000 attempts.
Well, here's the thing.
They believe that either the liquid smothers the cigarette out or reduces its temperature too much before it can ignite the gas.
That makes sense. One day, I pulled up to a gas station, and this guy was filling his car, and he had the thing where, he just clicks the trigger in.
Yeah.
And he's
stays.
and he's on his phone.
Yeah.
And he's just letting it fill. But also, it's leaking. This gas pump is just it looks like a broken fire hydrant in a Spike Lee movie. Kids would be playing in this thing, and it's just going everywhere. And I'm just dude. And he looks over. He's like, oh shit. I'm like, yeah. He's like, do you think I paid for all that gas?
It's his only concern.
And I was like, that's not what I'm worried about. At all. But it looked like somebody was washing a car, and the water was just going down the street, but it was gasoline. And I go inside.
You think I paid for all that gas?
I go inside to pay. Yes. I'm like, dude, your gas tank is leaking really bad. And the guy's behind the glass, and he's just like, oh yeah. So what do you mean? Oh yeah.
That's happened all day long.
I was like, how long have you just been letting gasoline flow freely out into the world?
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts. So as I was walking away, I lit a cigarette and I was like, this is for your negligence. And I flicked it and it hit the gas and went out immediately.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that guy paid for all that gas.
That showed him. So I guess what we've learned here is light them up at the gas station.
Hey, smoke them if you got them is what I say, according to gas station law.
Number 6.
What? According to the sacred
law
of the gas station.
Yeah. Oh, it's posted in the bathroom, but you didn't want to go in there at all.
No, and you can't unless you're a customer.
And you got that there's a big cardboard box attached to it.
That's how you prove yourself. If you can lug the key, the great and heavy key to the restroom.
That's where you find the laws.
Open the restroom and handle the true test of your spirit that's inside of that restroom. You will read the ancient laws of the gas station and you will learn smoke them if you got them. And also,
quick tip, hold
that
your breath.
There was a man from Nantucket.
Number 6, strangled to death. In movies, they grab him by the throat, they hold him for 2 seconds and strangled to death.
Man, wouldn't that take 15, 20 minutes?
It would indeed.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. It takes forever. Cutting off the blood going to the brain, super hard. And the person being choked is probably going to be... reacting that whole time.
Yeah.
So,
the idea of doing it with one hand, too, like they do in the movies, that just really assertive one hand around the windpipe for 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Or if you're watching a really, what's considered a really graphic movie, you watch the guy kick for a full 90 seconds, and they show the whole thing.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh my God, this is so graphic. And you're like, the second that guy removes his hand, the dude's going to go and punch him in the face.
Or the pillow on the face thing. Literally turn your head to the side. There's a lot of pockets of air in a pillow.
Yeah. Not only that, but a pillow is not a full solid. That's the whole point of a pillow.
Right.
Very porous.
It's soft.
Very soft.
Where air hangs out.
What a way to go.
Number 7.
What a comfortable way to go, especially if it's a Casper pillow. Casper pillows. We're not one of those podcasts.
Number 7, getting sucked into quicksand.
We've talked about this. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
This in the 80s, you're going to go to, as a kid, you believed you're going to go to Egypt or Africa and get stuck in quicksand.
Or worse, your horse will. And he won't do anything about it. And you'll be yelling at him, just please try.
Yeah, exactly. No, quicksand does not work that way.
No. You don't get submerged, you get stuck.
Yeah.
And then if you die from quicksand, it's because you literally stayed there for weeks and died of hunger.
Yeah.
Or
you're just hanging.
Thirst. Yeah, you can get stuck in quicksand for sure, but you're not going to be enveloped by it.
No.
Down into some sort of a lower place. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's no lower place. Number 8, having your flesh eaten by piranhas.
But you can pay in certain salons to have 100 tiny fish eat the dead skin off your feet.
But that's delightful.
We passed one of those places in Malta. As we were walking down the street, there was one of those places and it has the 100 tiny fish that are eating your dead skin.
Oh, really? Did they have a sign?
Yeah, they had a little sign. And then when you look inside, it's just a woman with her feet in this thing of fish.
Wow.
And I got so excited by seeing it in real life because I'd always read about it. And it's that's the thing I want to try.
Did you try it?
We didn't try it. But as I walked by, I got really excited and I screamed out, fish feet.
Nice.
And the woman who owned the place screamed, fish fish feet right back at me.
It happens all the time
And I was
to
like,
her.
hell yeah.
She gets that all the time.
Yeah, because I got so excited. That's all I could say.
Yeah.
But Jeff, it's not fish feet. You don't have the feet of fish.
Well, if you did.
Fish don't have feet.
Wow, you just blew my mind.
Fish feet is I got so excited I screamed out the wrong thing. I screamed out fish feet.
At least you have a reason to go back to Malta now.
I feel like there's somewhere closer.
So
What's the deal with piranhas?
they tend to attack things that are smaller than them or are already dying.
Yeah.
So if you're already dying, which, quick spoiler, we're all already dying.
Yeah. And
Everybody's dying.
piranhas aren't existential that way. Like they're not smoking a cigarette and being like, well, we might as well. Everything's dying.
Although, how cool would that piranha be?
But if you are
Be the
dying, would they
coolest
try
piranha.
to eat you?
Probably not, because they flee if a bigger creature comes near them,
Okay.
including humans.
So you have to already be dead, and then
They have to like really be into your open wound,
yeah.
you know? So just don't hang out with them with an open wound.
Okay.
Number 9 is shooting a bomb with a shotgun.
Oh, do it though, because that'll explode it.
No, turns out it doesn't.
No, you just shoot a shotgun at a bomb because bomb made to explode.
Most bombs are actually made specifically not to explode until
Seems
the trigger goes off. They literally are. Most bombs are made to be super safe because they don't want to go off until they're supposed to go off.
because somebody has to carry that bomb somewhere.
Exactly.
So what happens if you shoot a shotgun at a bomb? Nothing?
Majority of the time, it doesn't do anything. It will be a bomb with some holes in it.
Now, does that disarm the bomb?
Yes. Oh, definitely. That's how you actually handle bombs.
The bomb squad comes in with shotguns.
You shoot
and
at the
blows
blue
up
wire.
everything that looks like a bomb.
You shoot the blue wire.
Anywhere a bomb could be hidden.
Yeah.
The bomb squad comes in and they're
Just
like,
shotgun the whole place up.
Everybody get down. There's a bomb in the building.
We're shooting this place.
We're shooting this place up to save it.
Please, this is a vase store and glassery. Please.
There's a bomb in one. We got a call.
Oh, that's my good vases. Oh, that's my good glass.
30 blocks away, there's a bull and a payphone. It's just like, take that, motherfuckers. Don't let me in your store, huh? Teach you assholes.
Oh, even a bull not
Puts
in a
on
China
his
shop.
red cape, runs away.
Can't even stop a bull not in a China shop. Okay, 2 more. Decapitation, like a hot knife through butter. You see that all the time with
Dude, it's so hard to cut off a head.
super hard.
Let me tell you all the things that are in a head. Spine,
Yeah.
muscle,
Right.
tissue,
Right. And
All-
some bad ideas.
bad ideas.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into this too much because it gets people to like search YouTube, which is freaking a hole I don't want to go down. It's gross. But yeah,
Yo, I've never searched YouTube
Don't
for a
do it.
decapitation video.
There's all there. It's gross. Oh, it's so disturbing.
Is it like a cadaver thing or are people
No,
just...
it's like these fucking terrorist videos.
Oh yeah, those are out there.
All right, number
But
11.
it's hard and it takes a while is what we're saying.
Yeah, not easy like movie. Number 11 is in the similar vein. I love this one in movie. This is one of my favorite in movie. Is brilliant either protagonist or antagonist who is going to set up the chase scene, but then plans ahead and sets up tiny metal wire across 2 trees along the road.
Oh, tripwire.
Well, not tripwire, but
Razor wire.
Slice you in half wire.
Yeah, razor
so he is running, or driving on a motorcycle. Better with the motorcycle for sure.
Right, and he leaps over the wire.
Yeah, he ducks under it or does that cool thing where he like lays the bike down and slides
Well,
underneath
this goes back to decapitation.
Right. But this is not decapitation because this is like slicing through your stomach or
you're
bisecting you.
Right, takes your feet off.
Right. No. Turns out that would be probably not
Because
happen.
once again, bone.
And you know what? You know the thing about wire?
What?
Wire not very strong.
No. Razor wire, though, Jeff.
Razor wire,
It's the best of razor and wire.
Yeah, it's probably going to snap the wire before it snaps the human.
I like picturing those people in those movies, like they're traveling and they brought like a bunch of razor wire, but they didn't want to bring, like they don't like to check bags.
Yeah.
So like they left a bunch of stuff at home and they forgot like literally their razor and they're just using the razor wire in the morning,
Yeah.
and also like very slowly maybe to floss.
Yeah,
like,
that's like
it's an all-in-one
that's
household tool.
2 birds with 1 stone is what that is.
Yeah, check out Lifehacker. They'll tell you razor wire is like the number 1 thing you need to pack.
Oh yeah, if you can only pack one thing, pack razor wire.
Mm-hmm.
Also to escape your enemies, but mostly for shaving
That's
and flossing.
just one of its myriad uses.
Mhm. So that's our list.
I wonder, are there any that you didn't notice Like when you said this list,
Mhm.
I immediately screamed out the body in space. But
Right.
were there any that came to you? Were there any that weren't on the list?
The ones that I suspected would be there were the shooting the gas tank. That one's
Yeah.
super common. The thing that surprised me, I think, is the strangulation. I guess I just didn't. I kind of, if I'd thought about it, I probably would have assumed that it would take longer. But you feel like you cut off the wind to somebody, they're gonna die.
Yeah.
But you didn't realize like it takes a long time.
It takes a long time, and even if you feel a lot of times, even if you feel like you can't breathe, you're breathing just a little,
Right.
which is not all you need, but it's a little bit of what you need. Were you surprised by any, dear listener? Or were there any that you think should have been on the list that weren't?
Yeah.
Please let us know. You can hashtag those razor wire and send them to us on Twitter. I'm at acarboni.
I'm at Jeff Canada.
Or you can discuss it with your fellow concerned citizens, either on the subreddit, which is wehaveconcerns.reddit.com, or at the We Have Concerns Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/wehaveconcerns. Those are wonderful places. I've been there.
Oh,
I like them.
Yeah.